Hey guys, so I'm back from seeing Guardians of the Galaxy, and let me tell y'all, it was really good. Okay, so I'm going to do the pros first, and then I'm going to do the cons after my little review. Alright, so I've been a little torn in what I want to give it. It is between a 7 out of 10 and an 8 out of 10. So here's the pros. First pro, its graphics is amazing. It's got so much going on, so much cool graphics. The characters are all very likable. They look really, it's just fun. It is a fun movie. It's like Doctor Who and Farscape. Have you ever heard of a old sci-fi show called Farscape? It was my show back in like 2003, and it's canceled now, but I love Farscape. It's got a huge Farscape feel to it. And for a little bit, Doctor Who, and literally Doctor Who in it, because Amy Pond is in it, that actually plays it, and she looks so cool. I love that. I think she really shaved her head in real life to look like that character, and I'm like, wow. I'm looking at the some of the pictures now. I'm like, wow, it was an awesome movie. It made me want to draw, and it had that fun. Now for the cons, it had a lot of action. Like, I like action movies, but it was too long. Like, some of their flying scenes, it had that whole Star Wars thing happening. It was, I'm a fan of Star Wars, by the way, but sometimes like the power racing scenes and the space scenes are a little too long. And Guardians of the Galaxy had a ton of these scenes where it just kept going and going and going, and I was like, I was really getting bored through some of them, and I said, you know, this movie shouldn't be boring. It should be all fun and interesting, and I'm getting pretty bored. Then it had a lot of like plot holes. Like, some of the character development was too fast. Like, one minute they were like enemies, and the next minute they were like, I'll die for you. And I'm like, whoa, that is really fast. Like, you just met this person. Like, you ready to die for him already? You know, so I didn't care for that part. And then like Zoe Salah's character, which is really cool. I love the makeup, like, by the way, I love it. But it's like, why would anybody trust her? She was like this dude's like top dude, and she was they just also just trusted her, and it was kind of unclear. And I understand they wanted some mystery with it, but it was a little too much mystery and not enough story happening with this movie. But also, I think they didn't use Vin Diesel enough, because like when I heard Vin Diesel was going to be in it, I was like, oh yeah, it's going to be like Chronicle of Riddick, you know, which it did have that feel to it too, which I love. But he was just a tree guy, and he only said 2 words. I'm like, I guess Vin Diesel was like easiest check I ever made, you know, because he had to go, he came in for like one recording. He said like his name over and over again. I was like, oh, like I really was hoping he would have more parts in it, but they only used him for a tree. I was hoping that in my opinion, I would have had him play the muscle guy in the movie, because that guy, he was okay, but like with Vin Diesel there, I kind of was like, you should not be here. It should be him. You know, that's how I felt, but it's not right. What else? It had a lot of good stuff. Like the beginning, like the first scene. Like, okay, spoilers real fast. I don't want to blow the movie, but I try my best not to say much about movies on purpose, so that you can go out and see it. It just came out. Okay, like the first scene was really dark, and I'm like, the whole movie was so much fun. I'm like, that first scene, like, I was like really like, oh, you know, like it was really dark, and then it gets like really fun, and that's how the whole movie kind of is. Like, it gets like really fun, and then get really dark, and I'm like, oh, you know, whatever. And then I was like, you mean there is no other music in the galaxy? Like, I'm not gonna go into it, but dude loves his music, right? And he has his little Walkman, and I was like I understand it's not the future, it's a different galaxy, but I'm like, you ain't find no other music than that. That's how I felt. But I liked it. It was cute. And the cool parts of it, they had some really cool actors in it. They even had some Walking Dead in there, with Meryl representing. The guy who plays Merle's in there, and I like his character. He got that little whistle knife, which is pretty cool. They had Doctor Who with Amy Pond, Star Trek with Zoe. It was like that, to be honest. All the sci-fis like came together and birthed this guy out. But it was nice. The only thing I say is it had a lot of boring parts with the too much action, but wonderful graphics, very likable characters, and I say they need some help with its plot development and had a lot of plot holes in it too. So overall, I think, see, I want to be nice. I'm not going to give it a 7, because a 7, I came out the movie saying 7 out of 10 because I said that was long. It was really long, but I don't know. I like to see some comments. I'm going to just mark it as a, gosh, I'm going to make it as an 8 for now. I'm going to be nice. 8 out of 10 for me. And I'm going to mark it as an 8 for now, but I'd like to know in y'all comments, what would y'all rate this movie? Whoever saw it, that's why I love to know what y'all have to say about the Guardians of the Galaxy. Would y'all rate it a 10 out of 10? Because according to Rotten Tomato, it got like a 90. And I'm like, man, that's them Lords of the Ring numbers, you know? So, I don't know. I wouldn't give it a 90. If I was on Rotten Tomato, I would give it a 75. Because it's actually good, but like it would make fresh, but not like that fresh. So, tell me in the comments, what would y'all give it? Would y'all give it a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, or a 10 out of 10. And oh, like I said in all of my videos, I'm an author. Check out my sci-fi fantasy book in the link below. I mean, man, like that's like my fantasy. So one day have my own movie of my own sci-fi books. I'm a big fan of sci-fi. And yeah, that's basically it. I'll talk to y'all guys hopefully later. Okay. Bye.